There I am. Hey guys, gonna try to adjust this because I'm playing something different today. Woohoo! So you should be able to see my body because I've got an Erhu. Guess what? Okay, let me go live on Facebook as well. There we go. Hey everybody, now we're all live and whoo! So what I have today is, I'm sorry we don't have enough space to show you the whole thing. I'm gonna try to show it as much as I can. So first of all, what an epic weekend, you guys. I feel like I've done everything this week that I could possibly do. We've had such an epic weekend, and I have an Erhu with me today, so we'll start with that. One of my students is an adult student. He plays an Erhu, so he's Chinese, and this is his instrument. And he gave it to me. He was so kind to just give it to me to practice and like experiment and maybe write some songs on it for an unlimited time. And I was like, wow, that's very generous of you. So he's learning violin with me. And thank you, Wilfred, if you're watching this. Thank you so much. I'm having so much fun with this. Didn't have a lot of time, but today is going to be my day to actually spend more time with it and figure out the bowing techniques. So I can show you guys, how is it different from violin? Well, it's very different. So look at it. So first of all, you play it vertically, not horizontally. That already changes your perspective a little. So, and then to bow, to make a good sound on a bow, you have to hold it horizontally as well, like this. So I'm just gonna try to play some open strings for y'all, so you can watch. Okay, ready? I'm still getting used to it. It's still not very good. So left hand feels really different to me, just because of I think it's changing vertically from what I'm used to holding. So the interesting thing with the bow too, look at this bow. There, I'm gonna try to both cameras. Look at this bow, you guys. So it's not like any violin bow. So it doesn't quite stay straight. So this is more flexible. The frog is very fluid, right? So you can use your fingers to control it. So when you're going down bow, you're like this. But when you're coming up, you're like that. So you have to sort of open it up and then sort of like pull back. It's very different. So just watch my arm and see it for yourself. I'm going to try to pull the mic a little closer so you can hear me too. Didn't think about that. Okay. I think I'm getting better. Gotta keep practicing. to pull out hair, as I always do. Ouch. That's all right. Here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna try to fiddle with it because this is honestly my practice time. And then we're gonna talk about what happened this week. It's so exciting, all right? My personal struggle is holding it in place. I'm so not used to it because it's on my knee now. So. Obviously, I still have a lot of practicing to do, but I just want to find that tone on it that I'm looking for. The funny thing is, what I find interesting is that the bow is attached to the strings, like it's in between the two strings. Yeah, it's actually hooked inside. See, you guys? I can't take it out. To me, that's very unusual because, like, as a violinist, obviously, I'm used to having everything separately. So, anyway, let's talk a bit about what happened today. So, today and this week, and honestly, in general, it's been such an eventful week. I don't know what to start with. Well, first, you guys might have seen my premiere on Being Frank's show, right? If you watched it, click thumbs up in comments below. If you have watched it, write to me how you liked it. And I was so excited to find out. Actually, they didn't tell me until the date aired. And it was kind of like a Valentine surprise. So we had so much fun sitting here and watching me because we were there on set and we met those people that they interviewed. That was really funny. So yeah, and it was great. I mean, it sounded good. A couple of times you might have heard actually my sound faded out. I think we had a little technical problem on set. We sort of my system didn't respond or something once, and yeah. But anyway, it was up close enough you could still hear me. I could probably even do it acoustic because it was yeah. This the setup in there was pretty kind of like, you know, everything is closed, so I could possibly even play it acoustically, so that would be fine too. Anyway, thank you, Frank, so much for having me. It was an amazing experience. I'd love to be back sometime if they'll have me. And it was just so great to see how things like that are done. To tell you the truth, it was kind of quick, right? So when you have a busy show like this, you want to get things done. Like, so there's a certain things we have to do before lunch. So I was before lunch. So they wrapped us basically by like 2-ish o'clock or something. But I never knew that, so I took a day of work. That's okay, though it happens. So and yeah, and so it was pretty quick paced environment, but very nice and amazing team. It was so great. It was just really fun. So that was like kind of like my big thing that happened this month. Definitely a highlight. Then yesterday we had an interview with Matthew, the shirtless violinist. If you guys haven't found it yet, go ahead, check it out below. I have some links there that I shared. We had issues with YouTube. I mean, not really YouTube. We have issues with my live streaming platform, the one that I'm using right now. It's okay with showing me, but for some reason, it's not showing the screen. You can hear my guests, but you cannot see them visually on the screen. So it's kind of weird. So I figured, hey, why don't we just do it on Instagram? So we did an Instagram live because on Instagram you can actually invite a person to your live and yeah, share the screen. And then I reposted it. So I hope you guys got to see that. If you didn't, the link's below. Go to my YouTube, check it out. And it's just the one video before this one. So yeah, easy to find. Matthew's so great. He's coming out with a third album now. Yay, Shirtless Violinist Volume 3. And he's working on the fourth, so he's been busy. Anyway, so they also have some beautiful videos in the works. And I gifted him my album, so I can't wait to ship it to him and see what they think of it. So yeah, all right. I'm just trying to keep my microphone in check here. Keeps falling. Of course it is. And you guys, thank you for staying tuned and being patient through my Erhu scratching. I have to practice. I love this instrument. I love the way it sounds. I love I love the videos where Tina Guo plays this Targaryen theme on it, it's really just two notes, but you have to make them in a beautiful tone. It's not as easy as it looks. It's really like more difficult than violin, I'd say. Maybe because I play violin more. But yeah, definitely it has, this one is kind of hard to balance. I'm gonna try. I have a lot of practicing to do. Anyway, thank you, Wilfred, for giving me this awesome, kind of lesson and experience here. So I'm gonna play with it definitely for the rest of the weekend. By the way, the lowest note is B, so it can't go any lower. This was an introduction to a concerto. Okay, anyway, I love it. The only thing is I feel bad about, like, I can't really stop the bow because it's connected to the thing. All right, why don't we go on and do some electric jamming with the song that came out on Being Frank this week, okay? So, I forgot to tell you guys about, my Blackwater video came out. You know that one? The one where I look like a snow queen? And we also have the fire element, like contrasting that. And then there's 3 of me in one screen. So go ahead and check that out. If you haven't yet, go watch it. I wanted to show you something else. So basically, this week there were like 4 things that I shared. And I hope you guys were able to keep up. So also because it was Valentine's recently, so I have shared a film that we've produced 3 years ago that was really cool. It was funny. It was just a really nice experience of making this. So it was me, my family, my friends, and we just like put together a film that was a sort of a Charlie Chaplin parodic and funny and comedy, silent comedy with my music obviously there. The music quality in there, it's not produced in a studio like I do now with my album. It's just recorded at home by me, but I hope that it still comes through and you guys enjoy it. Some of you have written to me, said they like it. Thank you so much, guys. Just kind of like the other side of me. I've always loved movies and writing for film, writing music for film is probably my ideal, yeah, ideal world because that's when I get to do basically what I love, tell stories through music. I love performing too, so it's sometimes hard to balance the two careers just because time wise you don't have enough. But yeah, so totally. And thank you guys. Thank you for appreciating my sort of like early projects. It was really fun to make that movie. And I will share the first one that we did before that. This is kind of like a sequel, prequel to it. Yeah. All right, let me just grab my electric violin and set up, and we're gonna do some Horsemen live. Okay, now to set up, we gotta raise the bar. Woohoo! Now I'm gonna be standing. Yay! All right, so you can see me on Facebook. Now I'm gonna do that for YouTube as well. There we go. Yep, you guys, doing live streams is a lot of work. You have to physically move things in your studio to do that. I don't think I need this extra camera, but I'll just keep it just in case. Right, now the microphone. And y'all can hear me now. So, here we go. Okay, I want to do something with it though. I want to balance it so it doesn't fall. So, it's very heavy on this end. See if we can. It's an old microphone stand. I literally got it like together with the keyboard in 1999. This thing is like 10 years old already. Is it? 20 years old. Wow. Wait a minute. Yeah, this together with my keyboard that you guys hear me play and on my demo tracks, my roller keyboard and this microphone, we got it together in 1999. This thing is 20 years old. Well, even older because I've had it for 20 years. That's really cool. So much easier. All right, why don't we all play the track that premiered this week, right? The track that premiered on Being Frank. And again, it was so great to be on the show. Thank you, Frank, for having me. It's just awesome to know a person who interviewed Al Pacino, was in the movies with Danny Aiello. Was awesome, and he has his own films too. So check him out. Yeah, let's see. Where are we now? Playing my music. Here we go. Horseman. So thank you guys. That was the song that premiered this weekend on Being Frank. And I apologize I started later today. Sometimes our times are not going to be consistent because I have other things that are happening in my life. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be late every time or every other time or so. But the best way for you to actually stay tuned is to either be on Facebook on our violin dance page, my Vera Bromenko violin dance page, or subscribe with my YouTube and ring the bell. Because if you click that notification bell, you will be notified every time we go live. So you won't miss it, even if I'm a little late or a little early, or I don't know. Sometimes I have to get out the door right next after this. Today, actually, yeah, we have something to do as well. My colleague's coming to do a rehearsal because we have a performance this week, and we're gonna do a rehearsal. So I'm gonna have to run very soon as well. Let's see if I can move this thing. I don't think I need it anyway. So another thing is my Blackwater video came out, right? So that's another song. That's a different song, and it's on here as well. So I'll be happy to play that for you, and we can sort of close with it. So go ahead, you guys, check it out. There's 4 things for you to check out. 1, my Being Frank show premiere. So that was really fun. 2, my Blackwater music video that came out this week, last Tuesday. And it's going to be almost a week since it came out. Wow. So this Tuesday will be a week. 3, my silent comedy for Valentine's, L'amour d'un clown. It's a comedy. It's a parody on French. I'm not really French speaking or anything. I can understand it a bit, but so don't judge me. The title's made to be funny. Then 4, I forgot. Oh. 4 is our interview with Matthew from last night that I was finally able to upload and share with you guys. And I am going to send the replays in the email. So if you're not with my email, click the link below that says get your free songs and be notified when we go live, do a podcast or anything like that. So go ahead, click that link below. Also, you guys, please help us and support the show so I can keep it going and, not kill myself in the process. Please subscribe to all of our channels, and please go to the Patreon to check out if you'd like to maybe help us out with $3 a month, only $3 a month, and you'll be getting all the exclusive updates and free downloads. I have another cover coming out soon, like in a couple weeks, right? We're working on guess which song. Toss a coin to your witcher. Woohoo! I already received photos from Jacob from that one. It's so great. It's gonna be kind of funny, but it's also gonna be, it's gonna be very hard rock. Yeah. So we actually spent a lot of time on this arrangement. We were inspired by Frog Leap Studios. His name is Leo Marcioli, I think. I forget he's Italian, obviously. So he's great. He's basically, I love my 2 favorite covers are Taylor Davis and his. So, well, Taylor is always amazing. She's doing like the actual orchestral cinematic one. That's great. And his is totally different. He just flips it on his head. So his arrangement is kind of rock and metal. Yeah, and he just does so many funny things in the video too. He's dancing with a sword, so I got that from him. I'm dancing with a sword in my video too. So thank you, Leo, for creating an awesome cover. If you're watching and listening, I'm gonna make a note that we got inspired by you. We actually sat down and we watched your video and we broke down what harmonies you did and how you did them. So that was cool. We couldn't do the exact same thing, obviously, because I'm a violinist, so it's slightly different. And my solo was totally my own, so it was different. Yeah, but we love yours. It's so great. I want to do those things. Once I get my Viper violin, I'll be able to play in that range as well. So yay, lower B flat. Here I come. All right, so without getting too distracted, you guys, you just want to be subscribed so that make sure that you know everything, right? And if you want to get uploads of my cover songs, I don't release them as, audio files because they're not really my song. It's my cover. Maybe I'll release them in the future, but for now, I just want to keep them sort of private to our Patreon community. So if you are subscribed for $3 a month, you'll be getting those free uploads. So you'll be getting my Lindsey Sterling cover from this Halloween season, Underground, and you'll be getting this one, so Toss a Coin to Your Witcher from the Witcher show. I have to double check who exactly owns the rights, so I can also purchase a license for that. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much. And let's go. Let's do a Blackwater song. Woohoo! Here we go. Brace yourself. It is no escape from fire. The burns and water. Oh, that's the price you pay when you have sons and daughters. Fire! Blackwater flows, rescue of sons and daughters. These are land goes ahead, gets it by burns and water. Ooh! So this was different from what you hear in your CD. This is a live concert version. So this one we're gonna rock to when we do our concert series. So I hope you guys stay tuned. All right. I hope I'm on the right page. I don't see a lot of people today. Well, it is a family day weekend, so I don't blame you. You're probably out with your family. Yeah, I would be too, but I'm working tomorrow. So, woo. Anyway, so yes, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for logging back in every time and coming back for more. Check your emails. I will send out the replays tomorrow. Yeah, for tomorrow. So, because it's Monday. Happy Family Day weekend. And I hope you're having an amazing one and spending time with those that matter. And yeah, so please check out 4 premieres this week. 4. I had to do them all in 1 week, of course, because they're all Valentine's themed, right? So first, my Being Frank show premiere came out. Again, thank you so much for everyone who had me there on the show. 2, my Blackwater video came out. It's on YouTube. Go ahead, check it out. My L'amour parody film came out that we made 3 years ago that I haven't shared with you guys yet, and now I felt like it was about time. Then 4, our interview with Matthew from last night. So go ahead, The links are below. Subscribe to the podcast, please. Find us on iTunes. We're the Musician Today podcast. You can type in my name, you'll find it easy because I had some songs on iTunes before already. And my album is not yet on iTunes. It will be. I want to release it this spring because I haven't had the proper time to, prepare the files and everything. I know it seems like such a silly thing, but it's to me, it's like it piles up after all the things, and now I have to do taxes too. So, so it's coming. It's coming. It will soon be available for purchase online. For now, you can just listen to it free on my website at verabomenko.com. And don't forget to get our album, our signed CD. We're so excited for you to have it. This was made with heart and soul, with everything we got, blood and sweat as well. So, yeah, go to my website, verabomenko.com/shop. Don't forget to order your copy. I'll ship them out tonight. If you order it tonight, I'll send it to you this weekend. Let's do that, right? I'll be sending out a few of those. And yeah, so I already have a couple people waiting. So don't miss it. Don't miss the chance for me to do it now, because if I don't do it now, I can only do it maybe Tuesday, but possibly just next weekend because Tuesday's gonna be quite crazy. But that's okay. So see you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Can't wait to see you back here. And yeah, let's stick with our original plan. 12 o'clock Saturday we do our podcast. 12 o'clock Sunday we do our Sunday live entertainment like we do today. And I remember all your requests. I haven't had the time to get to them yet because it's been crazy. I released an album, we're releasing videos. I'm coming home and working on those after my work, and I come home at like 10 or 11, so it's pretty hard. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. I love doing what I do. Just bear with me if I don't, pick up a song that you asked me to play. I'm sorry about that. I love them. I remember them. If I wrote back to you and I said something, then it's true. I read all the messages. I'm gonna sound like Gary Vee right now. I read all your messages, even if I don't respond. I read everything, so don't you worry. I have a good eye. And yeah, so see you guys soon. Thank you so much. See you back next weekend. Have an amazing one. Bye.